Thank you very much, Rick. We are indeed very pleased to have the next generation CTS here in the European market this fall. The car's design is striking yet elegant. When you look at this and really examine the fine interior craftsmanship and experience the precise handling, really the total package, you will know we are serious about continuing our journey with Cadillac. The new CTS further develops Cadillac's acclaimed design theme, both on the exterior and the interior. In fact, the new interior emphasizes technical precision with elegant, handcrafted details. Please take a look at it inside today. We are confident that we have a serious competitor in the luxury segment. The CTS will offer performance features like all-wheel drive as an option and a choice of several new highly advanced engines, including new direct injection gasoline engines and, of course, our new V6 diesel. This engine, by the way, features some pretty impressive technology, like GM's first application of closed-loop combustion, extremely high-pressure injectors that fire up to 8 times per engine cycle, and an electronically controlled variable geometry turbocharger. Okay, that's a lot of techno talk, but what it all means is impressive power at very low emissions and very low consumption. It's an example of what Rick mentioned, that we are driving our company towards environmental and technology leadership. And this isn't only the future, but is very relevant today. For example, in addition to Saab's biopower range, Opel customers have a wide choice of clean vehicles that emit between 120 and 140 grams of CO2 per kilometer, not only in small vehicles, but across all categories, in the Agila, Corsa, Tigra, Astra, Meriva, Combo, and Zafira model ranges, cars that are available in our showrooms today. And many of you might know, 6 out of 9 engines in the Opel Vectra have class-leading CO2 emissions and class-leading fuel consumption. So across our brands, we do offer customers a wide range of environmentally friendly cars. Now let's move on to another brand whose growth in Europe continues at a steady pace. Last year, we sold 340,000 Chevrolets here, up 15%. And I'm positive that one of the brand's most popular North American models, the Chevrolet HHR, will bring additional excitement to our customers here in Europe.
To be okay, we got company. Give him a dollar, he'll go away. I said it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Tell me when it's over.
Chevy HHR. Join the revolution.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
That commercial you just saw was created for the Super Bowl by a university student in the US. And it really captures the fun and youthful attitude of the Chevrolet brand and the HHR specifically. Here, Chevrolet is sponsoring a number of art schools throughout Europe with a similar end in mind to reach out to younger buyers, specifically those with an appreciation of interior design. The HHR is powerful but fuel efficient, offering a choice of 2 engines, a 149 horsepower 2.2 liter and a 2.4 liter version, good for 175 horsepower. And it features a distinct eye-catching design and adaptable interior that can be easily reconfigured. It's compact, but you can tell it's also quite accommodating, with an interior that is spacious, highly functional, and versatile. I'd like to thank these students representing Webster University in Geneva for helping us to demonstrate HHR's considerable cargo capacity, Thank you. Most impressive. Thank you very much. But that's not the only news for Chevrolet. We are also in the final stages of planning to bring the Camaro to Europe as a fast follow to the US launch of the vehicle. We believe that its modern and progressive expression of the 1969 design will find a fan base here in Europe. Turning to Opel. Many of you were with us in London this past July as we introduced the new Corsa. Since then, about 150,000 Corsas are already on the road, being driven by customers. And it's quickly becoming one of the leading small cars in Europe. And speaking of quicker, ladies and gentlemen, the Opel Corsa OPC and two-time Le Mans winner, Manuel Reuter.
Hello, Carl-Peter.
Hello, Manuel. How does the new Corsa OPC drive?
No, fantastic. And it's really great fun to drive this car. It's been a great pleasure for me of taking part in the Corsa OPC development work, which we do together with the Opel engineering team. We do the most of our performance testing on a challenging Nürburgring Nordschleife. And I can assure you that I did quite a few of the more than 25,000 kilometers of track testing. The 1.6-liter turbo with its 192 horsepower and 230 Newton meters of torque is impressive. And I found the overboost system completely addictive. It is fun to have additional 15% increase in torque on hand. The torque of the engine is perfect for driving smoothly, for example, on country roads on a high gear. This allows very decent fuel consumption figures. The Corsa requires only 7.9 liters of fuel on 100 kilometers. I think this is a moderate figure in this performance class. Another impressive highlight is the chassis. It has been set up for top performance and car control, even during extreme maneuvers on a racetrack. It's easy to handle, and this is how we wanted it to be. The new Corsa OPC is, in my opinion, the most sportiest car in our OPC family.
Thank you very much, Manuel. Thank you so much. Sales of the new Corsa OPC, which is the 6th member of the OPC family, begin this month. There has been a lot of speculation about the price of this vehicle. And we are pleased to announce today that the Corsa OPC will cost less than 30,000 Swiss francs, or about 22,500 euro in Germany. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have heard of Pink Martini? Personally, I hadn't, I have to admit, until Alain Fisser, our European head of Opel and Vauxhall marketing, told me they were one of his favorite bands. However, if you were with us last night, you not only saw Pink Martini, but you saw that we took the wraps off of an entirely new look of Opel and Vauxhall. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Opel. This Opel GTC Concept represents the next chapter in Opel's design language and embodies the progressive and confident character of this brand. This is what you can expect to see from Opels and Vauxhalls in the future. And the car wouldn't be an Opel if it didn't offer unique versatility features, like the Flex 4 seating system. This system converts the GTC Coupe from a 40-seater to a 2-seater at the touch of a button. Versatility at its best. Well, there you have it. 4 world premieres, 4 European premieres, and the promise of still more to come later this year in Frankfurt, with perhaps a few surprises between now and then. I would once again like to thank our chairman, Rick Wagner, for taking part in today's press conference. And Rick, Bob, and I, and other GM executives are available to speak with you. Thank you very much for your attention.